need a gator that will get you where you need to go. Something you can get in and go with plenty of space. Be ready to tackle any terrain, large or small. When you choose Reynolds, you choose reliability. A guaranteed great customer experience and relationship from the moment you walk in. Come in and see for yourself or visit ReynoldsFarmEquipment.com.
During Army basic training, I found out I had 7 herniated discs. Prescription pain medication led me to a heroin addiction. I entered Wheeler's program and learned life on God's terms.
After meeting Greg, I was so impressed, I hired him. When you change that one life, it makes it all worthwhile.
Now, I have a family, house, and a job that I love. At Wheeler, you can have something everlasting.
Can't get to a computer? Then we've got you covered. Just go to the IndianaSRN app and stay up to date with all of your favorite teams. You can watch live coverage or relive the experience with our on-demand service.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get on your way to a great career. Find out more, visit www.local374.org or call 219-845-1000.
Sports fans, welcome back to Game Time, to pure spirit, to pure sport. Welcome back to high school sports.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and I just want to say, welcome back.
This is Game Time. This is Indiana high school sports. This is your IHSAA.
At first, me and my mom were struggling. I was trying to pay the bills and trying to take care of my mom at the same time. When I first heard that I can get paid for taking care of my mom, I was kind of skeptical because I had been doing it for so many years without pay. That's when I reached out to Passion to Care. I read all the reviews and I saw that they were #1 in the field. Passion to Care has really, really changed my life. Right now, I take care of my mom 24/7 thanks to Passion to Care.
You want a piece of equipment you can trust, one that's easy to use. No matter the size of the job, you want to create a feeling worthwhile, something you can use for every job. For over 60 years, Reynolds has been a community staple, ensuring our customers powerful implements and top quality care and service. You need something that's in it for the long haul. Visit Reynolds Farm Equipment, your hometown John Deere dealer, today at ReynoldsFarmEquipment.com.
Can't make it to the game? We've got your back. Just go to www.IndianaSRN.org and tune in to all of the live action or go to our on-demand service and relive your favorite moments.
Just working with our company, you're going to get to work with a lot of bright individuals.
Everyone is open and ready to help you, and definitely big on advocating for making sure that you succeed and reach your potential.
Everyone's goal is the same, to make the best products that we can for our clients and make sure that it is everything and more that it could be.
What's kept me here? Our culture. We're genuinely a very great group of people. Everyone's just always willing to lend a hand.
When I have a suggestion or a concern and I voice it, leadership actually hears me.
As a consultancy, every person has a role and has something to bring to the table. There's just a lot of opportunities here if you're up for the challenge.
Jump on board, be part of the fun ride, because we're going places.
Aspen Creek Grill, we are a from-scratch concept with comfort fresh food. You can expect a world-class experience on a great budget. We've got incredible specials, great service. Today's dish that we're going to highlight is going to be our Aspen Blue Sirloin. It is, again, our premium Black Angus certified beef, and we top that with a blue cheese crust. Again, everything that we do here is made from scratch, and it's no different from our steaks. We hand cut all our steaks in-house. So our team back there, it's just an incredible team. Everything that they do, they take so much pride in. They put a little bit of themselves into everything that they do over here, especially since it is a made from scratch concept. We want everybody to come, visit us, enjoy some great food with some great service. Bring your friends, bring your family, come have some great food, have a great time with us with some of the best comfort scratch food.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'd like to order a hamburger, fries, salt, maybe a large vanilla shake.
This is a trophy shop, can't you tell?
You got carry out?
Everything that you need, we have here at the shop. Very unique. You order today, carry out tonight. That's our version of carry out.
All right, I'll take one of everything.
Oh, that may take a little longer. We'll have it for you tomorrow night.
I'll be back tomorrow to pick it up.
We'll be waiting for you.
Hello and welcome to Game Day. My name is Keith Myers. I'm the Vice President of IndianaSRN. We're glad that you joined us today. If you'd like to see more content just like tonight, just hit the donate button. Every dollar that you donate will go right back into more games right here on IndianaSRN. This means more games for you. It's IndianaSRN, where you always have a front row seat.
Hey Indiana, let's clear the air about vaping. Glue, rat poison, paint. We all know these products contain poisons like formaldehyde, arsenic, and lead. And these are just a few of the chemicals you'll find in e-cigarette vapor. Let's clear the air, Indiana. Don't puff this stuff. Visit don'tpuffthisstuff.com to join the fight and spread the word.
We encourage you to follow us on Twitter at IndianaSRN. Find upcoming games, video highlights, and much more. Follow us now at IndianaSRN.
Hey, welcome in Saturday Night Hoops here on IndianaSRN as the Knights of Traders Point Welcome in the Yellow Jackets of Morristown High School Hoops here on IndianaSRN. Tony Donahue, Zach Irvin with you. Let's thank our sponsors before we tip this one off and preview tonight's contest. Reynolds Farm Equipment. They're the leading equipment dealer since 1955. Passion to Care. Delivering care with more than 24 years of experience. Boilermaker Local 374 represents highly skilled, highly motivated workers in field construction and metal fabrication throughout the state of Indiana. Our friends at Wheeler Mission, for over 131 years, Wheeler Mission has been a pillar in the Indianapolis community. Burner Electric, your trusted electrician partner since 1986. The Morales Group, we're in business to create a better future for you and your family. Piper Logistics, your trusted logistics partner since 1994. Aspen Creek Grill, why go anywhere else? They have a large selection of food made from scratch and fairly priced. Highway Safety Services Incorporated provides traffic control and pavement markings in Indiana for the past 60 years. And, of course, Troy and everybody at IndianaSRN.org, the IndianaSRN sports page. Follow the sports page every day for updates. Check out the Indiana SRN tab. Tony Donahue, Zach Irvin with you. Two teams under 500 heading into this contest. 4-7 for Traders Point. You look at Morristown, they're right there at 6-6. But Morristown is a team that has won 5 of their last 7. And it's always good to win 5 of 7, especially coming out of the holiday break and getting those victories in January.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you're at the midway point of the season. At this point, it's all about you've established your rotations, established what kind of team you're going to be, and you just want to get hot in these next 4 weeks and get ready for sectional play.
Morristown, led by Corey Krieger. They play about 7 deep. They score 49 points per contest. Win, loss, win in their last 5. But, again, they've won 5 of their last 7 for Traders Point. The home team, 4-7 on the season. They're going to be led by the Jones brothers, Jackson Jones and Quentin Jones. Jackson leads the way with 6 points per contest.
Yeah, Jackson.
11 points per contest.
11 points per contest, and both brothers up around that 10-point average. Traders Point will have scorers about even scoring from about 3 players, but they'll look for contributions all the way down the lineup, and they're going to need them if they're going to get the victory tonight. Yeah, 14 rebounds per contest, 8 of those offensively. For Traders Point, we can always talk about rebounding and how that'll be a factor in a game. But when you look at 14 rebounds for a team, you want to up that number. You want to be around 17 to 20, and that really can control the tempo as far as those long rebounds pushing your offense. Yeah, they want to get that number higher. A lot of that depends, too, on the tempo of the game. But if there are shots flying, rebounds coming off, they definitely want to up that total and see if they can't create more possessions for themselves. That'll be a key tonight, again, if they're going to find success.
Traders Point shares the ball nicely, 10 assists per game, 8 steals, which is always a good number, but the big number here, turnovers, 17 per contest. You want to get that down in the low teens, if not single digits.
Yeah, they have to. And if they're going to be successful tonight, I think they want to look for longer, drawn-out possessions, make this a slow tempo game, but also get good opportunities and convert when they do so.
This game, more than likely, based on the stats that we've seen this year, will be played maybe even first team to get to 45, 50 points in a low-scoring contest where possessions are key. How important for both teams to get high-percentage looks?
Critical. And, yeah, one of the notes I wrote down going into tonight, first team to 50 probably wins this game, like you said. Both teams averaging in the 40s. If one team can get to 50 first, or on the flip side, if you can't get yourself to 40, you're probably in trouble tonight. So efficiency and good shot selection, converting those opportunities, all going to be critical for both sides.
When we come back, we'll look at the Morristown starting lineup, get you their stats on the season, and get you set for tonight's tip with starting lineups. High school hoops on IndianaSRN, where you always have a front row seat.
Big play here for Mount Vernon. Hurdle looking right, now over the middle, fires, and it's in there for a touchdown. What a throw.
Boy, what a stick, huh?
Side out, back to the middle, and guess what? You want a point on the other side, you go to Taylor Lewis.
Here's Freeman. Has an opening shot. Score!
Stafford around a screen. Skip pass. Mays with 3. Mays drive. Floater up and in at the horn.
Hand off and nice hole over the near side. 40, 35, 30. Block to the outside. 20, 15, 10, 5, and touchdown. And that's a big one right there. And finally, somebody gets on the board.
Zach Irvin alongside Tony Donahue with you. Chuck and Justin keeping us on the broadcast schedule here tonight. We're about 5 minutes away from tip-off. Morristown comes in, as we mentioned, 5 of their last 7. Krim, one of their best players. We will call his name all night. Keininger as well, shooting 61%, but Krim averages 16 points, and for a team that only averages 49, I think defensively key tonight for Traders Point, keep Krim from going off.
Yeah, and if you're just looking at the teams on paper, the thing that sticks out the most, especially with both teams averaging only in the 40s, is that number you gave for Krim. He averages 16 points per game. Obviously, he's going to be at the top of the scouting report for Traders Point. They're going to need to slow him down if they're going to be successful tonight. Also, he averages 3 assists per game, and he gets 3 steals. So he kind of does a little bit of everything for Morristown. Traders Point, again, they're going to key in on him and try to slow him down, make sure he doesn't have a huge impact on this game.
Morristown averaging 12 turnovers per game, so slightly under the Traders Point average. 9 steals per contest, 11 assists per game, 23 rebounds. We talked about that number for Traders Point, wanting to get that a little bit higher. But really, when you look on paper, these teams, as far as the stats go, rebounds, defense, and then points per contest, very similar styles of play.
Yeah, very similar styles of play. Not a ton of crossover in the schedules. This is also the first time these two teams have met. Going back historically, no opportunities for them to play on the hardwood. So tonight I think they'll be learning about each other as teams and their styles. And we'll see who can get the first bragging rights. But definitely when you don't have that familiarity, it's just kind of feeling each other out here to start the game.
How much is a game like this outside of conference? You've never played your opponent before. It is hard to find 1A competition around this area without having to travel 45 an hour, that type of thing. I know Morristown's about 50 minutes away. But how much is this a preparation game for the tournament? You don't know who you're going to get until the week prior. You may not, if you get deep into the tournament, you're not going to have as much tape and time to prep. This is kind of one of those, let's see where we stand as far as what the season looks like.
You're exactly right. Both programs probably strategically scheduled this game at this point in the year for that reason. Of course, both coaches, a win is important and getting a win is important, but at the same time, tonight's going to be about kind of learning about their teams, just making sure they're getting better, running their stuff, ironing out any of those little kinks that they have offensively, defensively, working towards, again, that tournament that starts here in about 4 weeks.
So Morristown comes in shooting 40% from the field, and that's high percentage. That's Krim getting in the lane. Defensively, if you're Traders Point, how do you come on and keep him from getting down and getting good looks at the rim?
Well, they're going to probably look to pack it in when he gets inside. They'll double when he catches it down low, or if he's getting the ball up top and drives, they'll have to do help side and make sure that they shut down those lanes and contain him.
Take a quick break, come back with the starting lineups. High school hoops on IndianaSRN.
We encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, IndianaSRN. Hit the bell to get notifications for upcoming games and more. Watch as many games as you want, as many times as you want.
At Morales Group Staffing, we are all about building better futures. And during these times, we are working hard to put people to work. We are now hiring for hundreds of jobs with pay up to $17 an hour. Visit our website at moralesgroup.net or text JOBS, JOBS, to 317-472-7600 to apply now and get hired today.
From warehousing to transportation and everything in between, Piper Logistics does it all. Centrally located, Piper Logistics has 2 warehouses in Indianapolis and a warehouse in Cincinnati, Ohio. Piper Logistics houses over 1 million square feet. Along with our transportation department, we can provide service to half the United States markets.
We encourage you to follow us on Twitter at IndianaSRN. Find upcoming games, video highlights, and much more. Follow us now at IndianaSRN.
Welcome back. Let's send it to the PA for tonight's starting lineups between Traders Point and Morristown. Saturday night, happy you're with us here on Indiana SRN as we get ready to tip things off between Traders Point 4-7 on the season. Morristown right at 500 tip-off. Just moments away, we want to thank Reynolds Farm Equipment, a leading equipment manufacturer, dealer for farmers, homeowners, landscapers, commercial contractors here in Indiana. Nothing runs like a deer. 317-849-0810. Traders Point, and they're all white home uniforms. And the road Yellow Jackets with the black jerseys with yellow numbers. Tip in the air, controlled by Morristown. The Yellow Jackets get the first possession of the night.
And right out of the gate, Traders Point going to start in a man-to-man defense. Gets caught on the screen, and the three goes down.
Yeah, splash down from Krim, and that's what he can do. And when he shoots those threes, knocking them down at a 32% clip, but can also pump fake and drive. We'll see if Traders Point can answer. Corner three off the front rim, no good. First offensive rebound. Controlled by Traders Point. They'll reset. 30 seconds gone by first quarter.
There's an early offensive rebound, extra possession created. We said that would be a key tonight.
Both teams coming out with a little up and under here, no good. Rebound, but both teams coming out defensively. And first possessions defensively showing a little bit of a zone here.
Yeah, and it looked like man first possession, but it could have been a zone, actually. Just not enough movement for me to tell early, but it's definitely that zone here.
So Krim thought about a three, swings it back up top. Hawk has it. He'll swing across the rim, 4 players. Top of the arc, cross-court pass, left side, pump fake, thought about a three. Dribble drive, picks it up, corner three, down low. Thought about a corner three there again. Dribble drive into the lane, puts it up and in. So a quick 5-0 run to start things here. And Keithley is on the board with 2.
Opportunistic on the loose ball. Found a gap in the defense, got inside, knocked down the jumper.
Yeah, in these zones, it's going to allow for those skip passes. It's going to allow for 3-point shots. But I think to break it on both sides, you've got to get to the middle of the paint. Mid-range jumper here short and a second offensive rebound. But we're going to have a travel. And it'll go right back over to the Yellow Jackets. First turnover on the nice for Traders Point. Let's take a look at that opening three on the first possession.
Yeah, and there you see Traders Point defender just got caught on that screen. Left an open shooter.
5-0 run, first 2 minutes in this first quarter. Zone again defensively here for Traders Point. Left side. Back up top. Plenty of ball movement here early from Morristown with a 5-0 advantage. Left side swing. Cross court. Extra pass. And again, in this zone, you're going to need those extra crisp passes to kind of beat the defense. Down low with the size advantage. Might have been blocked off the backboard, no good. And Traders Point could cut into this 5-point deficit.
And both sides against the zone. They'll look to move the ball around quick, reverse. Also get inside, get into the middle when they can. And then look to kick out. You mentioned it pregame. Part of it the key for Traders Point against Morristown. They've got the big inside Morristown does with Heininger.
And a nice pass down low. Quentin Jones lays it in. First 2 points of the game. Took about 3 minutes for Traders Point.
Nice 2 there. But, yeah, on this end is a nice tip and steal. Part of that zone is going to help neutralize the big inside. So we'll see how that plays out.
Both teams have turned over the basketball one time. And, again, kind of down low, if you can get that backdoor screen, you're going to have an opportunity at a layup. There's the backdoor fadeaway jumper off the back iron, no good. And the rebound corralled by Krim. He has the basketball, 3 points so far. 4:40 to play, first quarter. Krim left side. That's Hawk. Hawk back up top. Krim. Chris passes. Renzel. Extra pass. Thought about a 3. Pump fake drives. No man's land. Extra pass. 3-ball left side. Keithley splash.
Man, and early you really like the ball movement Morristown has. They are swinging the ball around the perimeter, driving inside, kicking out. It's good basketball.
Keithley has a quick 5, 8-2 the advantage from Morristown as we reach the halfway point first quarter. Corner 3, rattles it home from deep. Quentin Jones, he's got all 5 here for Traders Point.
And an early key developing for both sides. Who's going to knock down open jump shots? So far, both teams making good decisions outside, finding open shooters. Good offense thus far.
Corner 3, right side, good. And that one is Renzel. So 3 3-pointers here in the first 4+ minutes for Morristown. Gives them a 6-point lead.
Boy, basketball's easy, isn't it? You just find the open shooter and he knocks it down. That's how it's going right now for Morristown.
We'll look at those threes coming up here at the next dead ball. Chuck will get you on the replay. Left side dribble fades off the glass and good. And a nice bucket there by Cam Reese, his first 2 points.
Yeah, and a really nice drive by Cam Reese because you saw the 2-3 zone there from Morristown. They started extending out, so Reese made a nice read, got inside, knocked down the jumper.
3 here off the front rim, no good. Defensive rebound corralled by Jones. They could cut into this 4-point lead. Traders Point down 4 with the basketball. Cross-court pass. Reese, great pass down low. Double team, kicks it back out, stolen away. It'll be a 2-on-1 for Morristown. Extra pass, pump fake, bucket.
Good finish, nice hesitation. Let the defender fly by. Finishes for 2.
Krim has 5, lays that in with the left hand off the glass. And with 2:30 to go, it's a 13-7 advantage for Morristown. And again, when both teams are making threes, but certainly here for Morristown, Traders Point defensively, you have to be disciplined, you have to stay down. Don't bite on the pump fake.
Yeah, you can't bite on the pump fake, but again, it's a nice offensive play from Morristown. Just, good, smart basketball.
Offensive foul there. Let's look back at the 2 3-pointers from both sides here. This one left side bucket.
Yeah, and a really nice pass there from Jacob Hawk. Saw the open man out of the corner of his eye, and then on the other side, knockdown, ready to shoot was Quentin Jones in the corner.
No hesitation, as that's what you want 3-point shooting-wise. Nice save here, bounces around, and Traders Point, after the offensive foul, comes up with a turnover. Under 2 to play first quarter, 13-7. Left side, extra pass, corner 3 off the rim, no good. Offensive rebound, put back. And it's Jackson Jones with his first 2, and that'll cause Morristown to take a timeout. We'll take it with them here on IndianaSRN.
Aspen Creek Grill, we are a from-scratch concept with comfort fresh food. You can expect a world-class experience. We've got incredible specials, great service. Everything that we do here is made from scratch. We hand-cut all our steaks in-house. Bring your family. Come have some great food.
They say nice guys don't finish first. So maybe it's time to reconsider what it means to be first.
It's about being your best, but knowing you could be even better.
It's being...
Tony Donahue, Zach Irving with you. The Morales Group Staffing. Great sponsor here on IndianaSRN. We're in business to create a better future for you and your family. And the community we share, we can match you with the right career or hire the right candidate. 317-472-7600. 100. Another turnover here. That's 3 straight possessions, and it's turned right back over. Tony Lonnie, Zach Irvin with you. Zach, a lot of three-pointers in this first quarter so far.
A lot of three-pointers, and I can't say I've seen a bad shot tonight. It's been good ball movement. Both teams are happy to find the open man. The shooters have been ready to shoot. So far, they're falling.
Right on cue. This one spins out. No good. But you're right. They've been good looks, and they've been confident shots. Get it, shoot it, don't hesitate.
Yeah, and they're good looks. Both teams playing zone defenses to start. Morristown extending out a little further, and they've created a couple turnovers like the one we see here.
Jones steals it, hesitates, lays it off the glass, no good, but an offensive rebound will give us our first free throws of this first quarter. 13-9. Boilermaker Local 374 represents highly skilled, highly motivated workers in the field of construction and metal fabrication throughout the state of Indiana. When you need a safe, dependable workforce for a new build, an upgrade, or facility maintenance, Boilermaker Local 374 will do the job right the first time. Let's take a look at that steal and score.
Yeah, and there was that nice shot fake. Good 2-on-1 finish. Spacing stayed nice, spaced out, made a good pass. Good finish.
So McMichael on the offensive rebound is fouled, goes to the line. First free throw, no good. 58.4 left in this first quarter here on IndianaSRN. First trip to the free throw line, either team. Second one is good. McMichael's first point. 14-9. 53 seconds to go.
And Morristown now switching from the 2-3 zone, now going to go a little 1-3-1. I like that move. Just mixing things up here early.
Bucket. Both teams in the double figures. And Krieger is on the board. 14-11.
Another nice move. Catches down in the corner. One dribble, penetration. Uses the glass. Nice finish.
And we've seen it to break that pressure, that 2-3. It's quick passes. Make that extra pass. And both teams have been able to do it. And another 3 from distance here, and that goes down for Dalton McMichael. He gets it on it. So 4 different players in this first quarter have knocked down a triple for Morristown.
Yeah, really nice jump shot. He had the feet set, ready to roll. Knocks it down. I'd like to see Traders Point.
Corner 3 at the buzzer, no good.
Yeah, we'll talk a little bit what I want to see here after the break.
We'll come back with second quarter action. And we'll get Zach's keys to the end of this half. Morristown 17-11 leaders after 1 on IndianaSRN.
First. So maybe it's time to reconsider what it means to be first.
It's about being your best, but knowing you could be even better.
It's being present, but respectful of history.
It's donating something more valuable than money.
It's believing in yourself and something bigger.
It's coming from different families, but treating each other like brothers.
It's not just being a man, it's being a Mason.
At first, me and my mom were struggling. I was trying to pay the bills and trying to take care of my mom at the same time. When I first heard that I can get paid for taking care of my mom, I was kind of skeptical because I had been doing it for so many years without pay. That's when I reached out to Passion to Care. I read all the reviews and I saw that they were #1 in the field. Passion to Care has really, really changed my life. Right now, I take care of my mom 24/7 thanks to Passion to Care.
So some offensive rebounding and plenty of three-pointers here in that first quarter. Take a look at that offensive putback. And back and forth we go. Morristown has led the entire way. 6-point lead is the advantage now. That is the highest so far, 17-11. Zach, what do you want to see here in the second quarter out of Traders Point?
Yeah, so Morristown is getting a lot of open jump shots. So actually what I think Traders Point, an adjustment they can make, Morristown is doing a good job swinging the ball around. They're then driving inside and kicking out. Traders Point needs to close out a little softer, actually, and give some space so that they can shut down those driving lanes. That'll prevent some of those kickouts for open shots.
So Traders Point opens up the second quarter with an offensive rebound. That leads to a corner 3, no good.
I think everything else as far as Traders Point is concerned is good. I mean, they're getting good looks themselves on the offensive end. You've mentioned already lots of offensive rebounds. They're playing hard. They just need to not give up so many open shots. And if you're Morristown, I mean, do what you're doing. Keep penetrating and kicking out to open shooters and see if you can't keep knocking down shots.
Traders Point with the basketball. Nice extra pass. Pump fake. Dribble drive. Floater with the left hand. Rolls around and in for Cam Reese. He's got 4.
Yeah, that's a really nice finish. Left hand under control. A little behind the backboard even. Got it to go.
And disciplined offensively, using the pump fake, making the extra pass, and penetrating to the basket while leading with that pass to the rim. That's how you break those presses, and so far, break that pressure, and we see here, nice little floater. And again, even there, he could have passed it off for another look, but again, great bucket there, 17-13.
Yeah, and in the moment, he was just reading the big fella. Keininger was kind of showing, but stayed back, so he said, I'll just take the floater, and got it to go.
Minute gone by, second quarter, 17-13 Morristown. They've led the entire way. Got things started on the opening possession in that first quarter with the 3.
And there we go. There was a good stopgap right there. Didn't allow Morristown to penetrate all the way to the lane. That's what you got to do in the zone. They've got the hands wide. As you'll hear coaches often screaming in that zone defense, get your hands out.
Another patient set here offensively for Morristown. Krim goes down low, double team, triple team comes, stolen away by Jackson Jones, the 5th turnover of the contest and second straight possession with a turnover. And that one is blocked. But the ball goes right back to Traders Point. Big time block there by Renzel.
Really good block, and Jones really likes that corner. We've seen him shoot a few from down there.
Let's take a look at the replay here, and just the closing rate gets a piece of it, just enough to deflect it. And it'll go back over to Morristown after the jump ball.
Good closeout from Renzel.
So first 2 possessions of this second quarter from Morristown has led to turnovers. Only points so far, the 2 from Traders Point on their opening possession, 17-13. Things starting to slow down here in the second quarter. Krim has it, swings left side, extra pass to the corner. We'll set it back up. Krim, 3 ball in the air, good. You see why he's the leading scorer. Krim puts it in. He's got 8 and his second triple.
I actually really liked that defensive possession from Traders Point. They packed it in a little more, took away the drive. It's just the one guy you can't leave is Krim.
Double team comes, extra pass, ball deflected, and where it's going to go out of bounds, back over to Morristown, leading 20-13. Let's take a look at that replay. When you got a guy like Krim that can shoot 32% from downtown, the ability to knock it down, you see it there.
Yeah, and it wasn't that the closeout was bad. It's just a little bit too much space, and that's a Krim-specific scouting report there. I mean, you just can't give him any space. He'll let it fly.
Dribble drive right side. Ball deflected out of bounds. It'll stay with Morristown. Passionate Care, delivering care. With more than 24 years of experience as a prestige healthcare company, Passionate Care is driven by decades of expertise and a drive to go above and beyond. Call them today, 317-537-1811. Morristown with the basketball. We approach the 5-minute mark here, first half. Double team down low, stolen away, given it right back. Krim, another 3, might have been deflected. Backboard, no good. Offensive rebound. Dribble drive, extra pass, up and bucket.
Yeah, that's just nice offense from Morristown. Traders Point scrambling, nice penetration. Drops it down to the big fella for the easy finish underneath.
So Kenninger with his first bucket. It's a quick 5-0 run and a 9-point advantage for Morristown. Their largest lead of the contest. Ensuing possession, Traders Point, back iron, no good. Krim, extra pass, down low and foul from behind. But a great pass there, great vision, great awareness for Krim.
We have a great camera angle, too. That was just a beautiful pass, as you said, from Krim. Good vision up the floor, looking for his big fella. He found that lane, dropped a dime.
So Kenninger will go to the free throw line. He's got 2 points. First free throw, spins in good. Pushes the advantage to 10.
Wow, and he made that pass left-handed, too. Really nice play.
Krim, their leading scorer. You know, you look at him and you think he's going to mature, he's going to get better, he's going to gain some weight, and he can only get better from there.
Yeah, he can only get better, and you're always excited as a coach if your leading scorer is a sophomore and plays with confidence like he does.
Corner 3, Traders Point. Back iron, no good. Skying for the rebound over the top. was Mason Bentley. Excuse me, no, that was on over the top of Krim came Gage Fisher, and the ball will stay here with Morristown. So it looked like maybe Krim moved around while Fisher was in the air.
Yeah, did they get him for a...
I think they got him pushing him back while Krim came over the top. So Traders Point maintains possession. Yeah, Krim charged with the foul there for going up over the top. Traders Point maintaining possession. We reached the halfway mark. Second quarter dribble drive, fouled and one. Put him on the line. And a big-time bucket there for Traders Point. Jackson Jones with a much-needed answer.
Yeah, really nice finish. Able to get that shot to go over Keiniger and absorb the contact.
So Jones now has 4. Piper Logistics, for more than 2 decades, the seasoned professionals at Piper Logistics have consistently been the trusted allies for your inventory management, warehousing, fulfillment, and transportation needs. We stand as your comprehensive logistics partner. Right at us today, 317-396-1023. The and one finished off 24-15, back down to single digits, 4 minutes to go, second quarter. Krim, quick 3, splash.
Oh, he's pure. Up top, I like the pressure from Traders Point, but again, Krim just got a window, let it fly.
He's 3 of 5 from downtown, and he's the game's leading scorer with 11 points. Back to an 11-point advantage. Stolen away by Krim. He does it all, averaging 16 points per game. And the 3-ball, the friend of the Yellow Jackets here in this first half so far. They'll look for more, leading by 11. That's their largest lead. Krim thought about it. Double team comes.
And one of the things you're always considering, too, as a team that plays a lot of zone is...
Krim, another 3, spins out.
And what I was going to say, if he got that one to go, do you start considering, okay, do we come out of the zone and go, man?
Yeah.
That might have been what we call a zone buster had that one gone.
Extra pass, mid-range jumper, back iron, no good. Rebound, Morristown looking to add to their 11-point lead. Krim has it. Left side, up, and contact. That'll put Krim on the line. It'll be called a block.
Yeah, and Krim is really in the zone tonight. I mean, let's see this 3 he knocks down from the top of the key.
Yeah.
Nothing but net.
He knows it too. Taught well. Catch, square low shoulders, splash it home. First free throw, rattles in.
Then I think what you like to see from a guard who's pushing up tempo too, he recognized the defense was on their heels and just attacked the basket. A lot of times good things happen if you're a guard and you can attack that defense.
Free throw, no good. Traders Point controlling the rebound. They have the basketball, trailing by 12, 2:42 to go. Mid-range jumper, back iron, no good. Hangs on the rim. Krim grabs his 3rd board. We're going to have a foul in the backcourt.
It's a big 2.5 minutes here for Traders Point. They would really like to see this lead not swell any larger than 12. Everything seems to be going Morristown's way these last 3 or 4 minutes.
And discipline-wise, Traders Point now with 4 fouls in the quarter, so free throws here on out. With 2:25 to go, 12-point advantage for Morristown.
They'll still stick with that 2-3 zone, extending out just a bit, adding some pressure.
Hawk has it, left side. Another patient set here, 2 minutes to go, first half. Dribble drive, extra pass, pump fake. Into the paint, off the rim, no good, missed the layup.
Everything but the finish. Just got to get square with that backboard, otherwise a perfect drive.
Krim heads to the bench for the first time. So the leading scorer from Morristown gets a quick breather. With a minute 42 to go and a 12-point advantage. Traders Point with the basketball. And we're going to have a whistle. And it'll stay on this end. Minute 37 to go. You want to get this to bare minimum a single-digit deficit. What do you need to do defensively, though, especially with Krim on the bench?
Boy, with Krim on the bench, you are just looking to have good possession here to end the half. There's no hurry on either side. As you said, you would love if your Traders Point to get this inside 10. That'll help.
Yeah, score, stop, and score. They got the first score. Daphner cuts through to the free throw line and puts in the mid-range jumper, his first 2 points. It's a 10-point deficit.
Yeah, then Morristown at this end
throws it away.
Right on cue. I was going to say they won't be in any hurry, but just a drop there underneath.
We'll see if Krim checks back in with 1:10 to go, 28-18. Traders Point with the basketball. Minute to go, down 10. It's been 11-7 here in the second quarter in favor of Morristown. In the midst of an 8-2 run. Zone pressure, backdoor, great pass.
Yeah, good movement, nice shot.
Yeah, nice bucket there by Renzel. He's got 5. Just, and when you play that zone, you can sneak behind the defenders. It has to be a perfect pass.
Yeah.
Has to get to them. But if you get it there, you're going to have a good look there.
No, the Knights did a good job on that possession. They were flashing guys high in the paint and then low as well. So on that back side, the man who flashed was open. They hit him.
Krim back in here. 18 seconds to go. We'll see if they hold for the last shot of the first half. And we're going to have a timeout charged to Morristown. We'll take it with them on IndianaSRN.
Can't make it to the game? We've got your back. Just go to www.IndianaSRN.org and tune in to all of the live action or go to our on-demand service and relive your favorite moments.
Bertner Electric Incorporated provides professional commercial electrical contractor services to Indianapolis and surrounding communities. Locally owned and operated for over 30 years, our knowledge and experience make us the perfect choice for all your commercial electrical contractor needs. Contact us today.
We encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, IndianaSRN. Hit the bell to get notifications for upcoming games and more. Watch as many games as you want, as many times as...
Final possession here of the first half. Dynamark. Looking to elevate your brand? Choose Dynamark, your local one-stop shop for all of your print, signs, promo products, apparel, and mailing services. They've been serving Indy for over 50 years. Dynamark, where strong relationships are built through exceptional service. 317-328-2555. 11 seconds to go. Last possession, first half.
And they're either going to get a look from Krim or use him as the decoy.
And they do. Krim goes down low, hangs in the air. No good. Ball batted around. And that will not count. The horn will sound, and we've reached halftime with Morristown, a 28-20 advantage over Traders Point. Highway Safety Services. You do what you do. We'll keep you safe doing it. Contact us 765-446-1502. Tony Donahue, Zach Irvin with you. Zach, kind of back and forth there. The 3-ball was raining. A nice little mini 4-0 run there for Traders Point to get it to 8. Take some confidence into the locker room.
Yeah, and you had mentioned it with about a minute and a half left there in the first half. 12-point deficit for Traders Point. You said, let's get this to single digits, and they were able to do that. 2 good possessions. They get the score they needed there to bring it within 8, and they're feeling good going into the half.
3-point shooting has kind of been the name of the game here for Morristown in the first half. They have knocked down a total of 6 threes in that first half.
Yeah, shooting the lights out, getting good looks. That's what you want to see if you're going to be successful, and they're doing a good job against that zone.
We mentioned it's an 8-point deficit, but Traders Point has had some really good high-percentage looks. A lot of them just barely grazing off the rim and not going in.
Yeah, so the message at halftime is just keep doing what you're doing. If we keep getting good looks, they'll eventually fall. And that's all you need to do to have a shot to win this thing in the second half.
We've reached recess. Morristown ahead by 8 on IndianaSRN.
Brian Chrisman joins me today. And Brian, talk a little bit about the winter and Wheeler Mission and how important it is for people to help Wheeler Mission, because winter means homeless and homeless means people in the cold. Talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, I mean, we really serve a lot of people year-round, no matter what the weather is, right? And so we serve anywhere from 700 to 900 people who are experiencing homelessness every single night, but when winter hits, that can become life or death. So if you're stuck out in the cold, happens every year. IMPD will find people out in the cold and encourage them to come in, but if they don't catch them in time, I mean, again, life and death. And so it's vital that our doors are open. And so we do that. Our staff shows up every day to make sure our doors are open. We serve 1,000 meals a day plus every single day. That's a nice, warm, nutritious meal. Donors provide that. Donors provide our food, coffee, something hot to drink. You know, donors provide that. So there's a lot of opportunities to get involved at Wheeler to make sure we can get through winter, or to work at Wheeler. We need staff, and so we're always looking for staff to get us through the winter time. We spread ourselves thin during winter, making sure that anybody can find space, and so we have bed capacities. For sure, but we go beyond that every winter to make sure that the city has an option for people who are experiencing homelessness in the dead of winter.
Schools out there that are watching this program with our reach, maybe they want to do a sock drive, or they want to do a sweatshirt drive. They can contact our office at IndianaSRN, or they can contact you. Where's a contact, or who would be a contact that maybe we want to do a sock drive? I think that would be a great idea for SRN to start one of those sock drives. How would that? What does that look like?
Yeah, so if you go to wheelermission.org, we have our needs lists that are right there on our website. Those change sometimes in the winter, but there are some needs that are pretty much continual when it comes to hygiene items, when it comes to warm items to get us through the winter. So when you're talking about coats, especially bigger sizes for people that come through, we want to make sure a lot of people that come to our mission, they come with the clothes on their back, right? And so we need to make sure they have something to wear during their stay with us, and which could be for a few weeks, could be for a couple months. And so go to our website, wheelermission.org. You can donate directly there, whether it's a financial donation or you can look at our needs list. You can even find drop-off locations. You can drop it off at some of the barns that we have around the city, or come right down to Wheeler Mission, drop it off right there. But we need this community's support. So greatest thing about Indianapolis is it is a generous community.
Yes.
It is a community that steps up when there's a need. And there's 1,700 homeless individuals in our community. That number has risen 5% just over the last year. Wheeler Mission is the main place for those individuals to go, has been since 1893, over 130 years. And so support that ministry so that those doors can be open, making sure that every man, woman, and child that needs to come inside can come inside and not only get warm, but get nutritious meals, food, shelter, and care. And so beyond that, we take them through a whole journey of program to make sure that they come out our back door different people. But the first things first, right? Get them fed and get them warm and get them safe.
Since it's basketball season and we cover over 300 games a year on IndianaSRN, we challenge our basketball teams and our basketball programs to get involved. There are meals that need to be served. Tell our teams out there how they can help and serve meals.
Yeah, no better way to really open your eyes to the community's needs than to stand in front of people who are desperately in need and hand them a meal, hand them what they're asking for that day. So great group opportunity is to volunteer at Wheeler Mission. You can go to wheelervolunteer.org. You can sign up a group. It can take an hour and a half to come down and serve a lunch. You can get 12, 15 people involved in that, a dinner, come down either at our men's shelter or our women's shelter. It's a really cool experience for teams, not only to help in a way that you're making a difference, but to see the people that you're helping, right? To hand a meal to someone and smile and say hi to someone literally in their darkest moment, right? So
best assist they can ever make.
Oh yeah,
is to serve a meal.
That's a good point. It's a slam dunk.
It's a slam dunk, exactly. For IndianaSRN, this is Keith Myers.
Can't get to a computer? Then we've got you covered. Just go to the IndianaSRN app and stay up to date with all of your favorite teams. You can watch live coverage or relive the experience with our on-demand service.
Hey, thanks for joining us tonight. We consider it a privilege to have you as one of our listeners and viewers. If you'd like to see more content just like tonight, just hit the donate button. Every dollar that you donate will go right back into more games right here on IndianaSRN, which means more games for you. It's IndianaSRN, where you always have a front row seat.
Looking to elevate your brand? Choose Dynamark, your local one-stop shop for all your print, signs, promo products, apparel, and mailing services. Serving Indianapolis for over 50 years. Dynamark, where strong relationships are built through exceptional service.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get on your way to a great career. Find out more, visit www.local374.org or call 219-845-1000.
We encourage you to follow us on Twitter at IndianaSRN. Find upcoming games, video highlights, and much more. Follow us now at IndianaSRN.
It is halftime here from Traders Point on IndianaSRN. Morristown with a 28-20 advantage over the home Knights of Traders Point. Let's look at the scoring breakdown for Morristown. Kellen Krim leading the way. He's got 3 triples and 13 points total. Braden Keithley with 5, as well as Owen Renzel. Dalton McMichael has 4. Colin has 2 points and then 2 free throws, so 4. Keenan on the other side, Jackson Jones with 4. Cam Reese has 5. Quentin Jones with 5. Daffner with 2, Krieger with 2, but I think most importantly, we talked about the three-point shooting, and Morristown has been making it rain from downtown.
Yeah, Morristown, and you mentioned specifically Kellen Krim. I mean, he's making everything he gets when he's open. He's had a few open looks, not a ton of daylight, but he's knocking everything down, and he's kind of making everything go. I wrote down in my pregame notes, as Krim goes, the team will go. He's going well right now, and they've got that 8-point lead largely because of his play.
And Keininger has been doing a good job of rebounding, setting screens, and getting Krim open. But you got to like what you see out of Krim. Rise and fire whenever he's got a little bit of space.
Yeah, rise and fire, and he'll be ready to shoot this half as well. As you mentioned, he doesn't do it alone. They've been moving the ball really well as a team, driving, penetrating into the lane, and finding open shooters. Morristown looked really solid in that first half.
How important was that mini 4-0 run to end the half for Traders Point?
Huge, because they were down 12. If you go 4-point run the other way, you're looking at 16-point deficit. Instead, they trim it to single digits. They get ball here first. Huge, just for the psyche and for feeling like they've got a shot to win. They needed those 4 points, and they got them.
8 minutes on the clock, third quarter underway here from Traders Point. And Traders Point with the basketball into that first half, as mentioned, on a mini 4-0 run. Dribble drive right side, and we're going to have a foul. That'll be on the ground.
And Morristown right out of the gate going change up. And what I mean by change up, they played zone the entire first half. They're a quick man defensive possession. Will they stick with it? Is this just simply a change up, or are they going to go man?
Nice pump fake here. Steps into a 3. Short. And an empty possession to start the second half. Krim has it, a leading scorer. 12 points. Dribbles, kicks it back out. Pump fake. Hesitation. Floater. Back iron. No good. Ball batted around. And corralled by Cam Reese.
Yeah, good look early from Morristown. Just couldn't get it to go. And then on the flip side, a nice rebound from Traders Point.
Reese on the dribble drive, fouled on the ground, so it's 2 quick fouls team-wise in the first 34 seconds of this third quarter.
Yeah, we've called Reese's name a few times tonight. He's been good at getting that penetration into the lane. As he does there, draws another foul on the Yellow Jackets.
Quick inbound, extra pass, 3 ball, short. Keininger with the rebound. He's got 5 of those. Krim, left side, swings to Hawk. Hawk back up top. Krim, left-handed dribble, spins, and I think he traveled. He did. He picked up that pivot foot. Turnover, Morristown. Both teams scoreless here in this third quarter. Minute gone by.
Yeah, just a little bit too much shifting in the feet.
Traders Point with the ball. Their third possession of this third quarter. Extra pass on a double team. Kicks out, corner 3, good. And a nice 3 ball there.
Yeah.
Goes in, and it's an extended 7-0 run.
Yeah, made possible by really nice spacing there from Traders Point.
So Daphner now has 5, and they get a turnover. 28-23.
Yeah, you can feel the momentum shifting just a little bit here, all towards Traders Point.
And the Morristown foul is their third. This one will result in free throws for Traders Point, as again they trailed by 12, and it's a 7-0 run after the Daphner 3 you see here.
Yeah, really good spacing, a nice dump down. Penetrates, draws the defender from the corner, kick out for the wide open shooter. Well done.
Jackson's first free throw short, his first trip to the line tonight. It was a 4-0 run in the final minute of the second quarter to get it to a single-digit halftime deficit. That free throw goes.
Just like that, 4-point game.
And it's back to a 4-point game. This is as close as they've been since it was 11-8. Dribble drive, Keininger. Cross-court pass deflected. Krim has it in the backcourt.
The Knights extending pressure here, too. I like that. Try to parlay some of this momentum into a quick maybe steal or a tip.
Looking to stop the 8-0 run. Air ball. And Traders Point with the basketball. Officially human. Our mission is to restore respect to game officials and recognize them as authorities on the fields and courts. Do your part to practice good sportsmanship. If we don't have officials, we cannot play. 2 minutes gone by. Traders Point, all the momentum.
All the momentum right now. And they're kind of just getting anything they want on the offensive end. The key, the spacing, and then they're able to penetrate, get inside. That time, not so much, but they've been getting inside and kicking out for good looks.
Yeah, they try to get it down low. And Krim with the floater, no good. Keininger fights for the offensive rebound off the glass, no good. Ball deflected again. Loose ball, Krim has it back to Morristown. Dribble drive through the lane. And he was fouled on the way up. That'll result in free throws, so Morristown looking to stop this 8-0 Traders Point run.
Yeah, and sometimes the best way to get out of a funk or a mini run, here in the case, it's been Traders Point. If you're Morristown, just be extra scrappy. There you saw a couple players get on the floor, get a loose ball, and then draw some contact on your way to the rim. Well done. There
First
you see.
Free throw is Pier.
Yeah, Krim getting on the floor, getting it out to Keithley.
Keithley now has 6. Second free throw, good, 30-24.
And big free throws there from the Yellow Jackets, just stopping that Traders Point run.
And with 3 fouls already here in the first 2.5 minutes, you want to see Traders Point get inside the paint and either get a good look or get themselves another trip to the line.
Absolutely, and we've noticed now in the overall chess match that is a basketball game, Morristown has gone back to the zone that proved so successful for them in the first half. Came out in that man-to-man for the first couple minutes here, but they're going to settle back into the zone.
Traders Point with the basketball, but it's turned over. It's their 10th turnover. Krim has it, steps himself into a 3. Back iron, no good. Ball batted around, another offensive rebound.
Boy, got away with one there. Jones was backpedaling, left Krim wide open. Just couldn't get it to fall, and there's a nice tip. It's Krieger.
Yeah, Krieger steals it, goes coast to coast with it, but puts it up too hard, and now on the run comes Morristown up under. No foul there. Ball batted around, stays with Traders Point, and they'll push the tempo. Full court pass, fouled. Going up to the rack, and Daphner back to the free throw line.
Wow, what a find. Full court pass, great vision to even think about throwing that, and he dropped it right in the bread basket.
So it's an 8-2 run. Traders Point look to add to it. Daphner's first free throw, good. He's got 6.
Yeah, and look at this vision here. Looks all the way up the court. That had to be a perfect pass, and it was. Nicely done there from Cam Reese.
So second free throw from Daphner. Short, no good. We got a whistle, and it's going to be a foul over the back. And basketball back over to Morristown. If you want to make a difference with us, help us put more student athletes on TV by logging on to IndianaSRN. Check out the ad directing you to the donation page. Hit the donation button. More games, more opportunities for kids. IndianaSRN. We always have a front row seat. Morristown with the basketball. 5-point advantage. We reached the halfway mark of the third quarter. But Zach, as you mentioned, the momentum shifting towards Traders Point as they've cut this down to 5.
Yeah, the momentum has shifted, and honestly, it's been Traders Point just settling into their game plan. It's been play that zone, pack it in a little bit. Morristown was knocking down jumpers in the first half, and they're just simply not falling right now. Hence why you see the run from the Knights.
Daphner on defense aggressively there, commits the foul. 3:58 to go, 14 fouls for Morristown here in this third quarter. Traders Point just 2. Morristown with the basketball. In their road all-black unis. The Yellow Jackets get into a set here, down low. Up, no good. Ball batted around. Had a good look. Did Keininger. He just couldn't get it to go up the front of the rim.
Yeah, didn't get it to go, but I really liked that possession. Wow, huge shot. Quentin Jones.
Jones splashes home his second 3. He's got 8, and it's a 2-point advantage for Morristown. This is as close as Traders Point's been since we were tied at 0.
Yeah. Heck of a run here by the Knights. I love the last possession by Morristown. They worked it inside, got a good look for Keininger. He just couldn't get it to go. And I'd say feed it to him again.
Yeah, their best offense has been when they get in these patient offensive half-court sets. Doing it again here. 3 minutes to go, third quarter. 3-ball, corner pocket, back iron, no good. Rebound, Traders Point.
And again, another really good look.
Reese with the basketball. He's got 5. Steps into a 3. Too strong. Krim with the rebound.
Boy, that would have been a big shot had it gone down. Now scrambling a bit at the other end.
Corner 3, splash down. McMichael, his second 3. He's got 7, a 6-point swing, a 5-point Morristown advantage. Timeout, Traders Point. We'll take it with them.
From warehousing to transportation and everything in between, Piper Logistics does it all. Centrally located, Piper Logistics has 2 warehouses in Indianapolis and a warehouse in Cincinnati, Ohio. Piper Logistics houses over 1 million square feet. Along with our transportation department, we can provide service to half the United States markets.
Get a Gator that will get you where you need to go. Something you can get in and go with plenty of space. Be ready to tackle any terrain, large or small. When you choose Reynolds, you choose reliability. The guaranteed great customer experience and relationship from the moment you walk in. Come in and see for yourself or visit ReynoldsFarmEquipment.com.
IndianaSRN, the sports page, wall-to-wall sports, the news every day from high school, college to the pro. Check out IndianaSRN.org. Click on the sports page. Wall-to-wall threes here in this third quarter.
Yep, good looks. Shooters ready to shoot. Get those feet set, let it fly.
Did McMichael look back at the camera?
I think McMichael did look back at the camera.
33-28.
As if to say, was there any doubt that was going in?
Another foul here, and it'll be free throws for Traders Point. Now, it is a 5-point deficit. It's an extended 11-5 run to get within 5. And we're going to have bonus the rest of the way. So to the free throw line for the first time is Gage Fisher. Pacers leading the 76ers for those double dipping tonight. First free throw. Back iron, no good.
The Pacers sure have been fun to watch of late,
which is always good to see. Second free throw, good. Gage Fisher on the board. 33-29.
And there's that full court pressure off the free throw make. Been a staple of this Traders Point attack
Morristown
this evening.
Speeds it up offensively, finds Krim for an air ball three.
And as locked in as Krim was in the first half with the jump shot, it's all of a sudden left him, maybe just temporarily, but another good look, he just couldn't get it to go.
Krieger drives, misses. Gage Fisher, offensive rebound, put back, and it's a 2-point Morristown advantage. They answer quickly, and all the way to the rack goes Keithley. He's got 9.
Another answer from Morristown. They just keep coming back with those answers every time the Knights get close.
A kick there will stop the offensive momentum for Traders Point. Pat Cherry is your independent agent at Family Source Insurance, Ohio Mutual Insurance. Call him today for coverage tomorrow, 317-894-7000. And a bucket off the inbound pass. Krieger has 4, back to a 2-point lead.
Opportunistic, just there on the miss. Sometimes the hardest rebounds to get as a defense are the air balls. I don't know if that was a shot or a pass. Either way, it worked out.
So Traders Point, as close as they've been since it was 3-0 to start this game. They've cut it to 2 now, twice. Morristown has had an answer. Backdoor, Krim up under, fouled, misses, but will go to the free throw line.
Very impressive from Morristown tonight. Every time Traders Point gets near, they're able to get a quick answer or run a methodical offensive set. They're no different.
Krim's first free throw is good.
Nice cut from Krim. Draws contact.
He's got 13.
He's a smooth operator out there. Just has a knack for finding himself in good scoring positions.
Stick with us for an exciting fourth quarter as that free throw goes in. We'll have the Morales Group post-game show, the Piper Logistic play of the game, and we'll get you an upcoming schedule of all of our basketball action on Indiana SRN. Krim knocks down the free throw. He's got 3 points in the quarter, all coming from the free throw line. 37-33, 53 seconds to play, stolen away. Krim has it. Left side. We'll slow it down, 45 seconds to go. We'll look for the cut.
Nice penetration. Oh.
Just missed. So again, Krim goes to the bench. We've seen that in the final minute or so. And let's see if Traders Point could take advantage, dribble drive, and foul. And we'll see if it'll be going up, and it was. So regardless, going to the free throw line. This one will be 4-2 for Cam Reese. He has 5 points. Aspen Creek Grill, why go anywhere else for delicious food? If you're looking for amazing fresh food and servers that genuinely care about your service, you've got to try Aspen Creek Grill, 866-885-3249.
Yeah, I was going to mention going with Krim to the bench at the end of the quarters has been kind of an interesting strategic play. Got to assume they're just getting him a quick breather, and right on cue he checks back in here for what we would imagine will be the final offensive possession of the quarter.
And we saw that to end the first half, and it was a quick mini 4-0 run for Traders Point, which extended into a 7-0 run and ultimately an 11-3 run. You get them back in the game here. It's been Traders Point getting themselves back in it here in the third quarter. Screen set, 13 seconds. Krim up, back iron, good. And
I think they counted that basket, which is...
Yep, they did. I thought it was called on the ground, but the and one opportunity for Krim.
I did as well, but again, aggressive play, creating good outcomes for Krim. Let's see here. Nice jump stop, uses that pivot foot. Okay.
Yep. So Krim puts it in, finishes off the and one, 40-35, 9 seconds to go. Final possession, third quarter. Clock's running, although the ball hasn't been touched. Let's put 9.9 back on, and we'll redo it. Let's see what they decide to do here. I believe it was 9.9. I don't believe they'll allow the substitution. So far they will. So they'll reset it to 9.2. Which I don't know why it wouldn't be 9.9.
I was thinking the same thing. Interesting.
And they're going to talk about it a little bit more. So great job here by the officials getting together. Let's get it right. 9.9 on the clock. The substitution shouldn't be allowed if I'm not mistaken because it technically wasn't a play. Nothing came off the clock.
And there's your 9.9.
So it should be a straight reset, but they'll allow the substitution.
Talk about a lonely feeling, that clock keeper.
Every clock keeper has been there at one point, though.
Oh.
So let's see what Traders Point can do. Dribble drive, kick out, corner three in the air, front rim, good. And another big-time finish to the quarter for Traders Point. They trail by 2. Fourth quarter action coming up. Morristown 40, Traders Point 38 on IndianaSRN.
At Morales Group Staffing, we are all about building better futures. And during these times, we are working hard to put people to work. We are now hiring for hundreds of jobs with pay up to $17 an hour. Visit our website at moralesgroup.net or text JOBS, JOBS, to 317-472-7600 to apply now and get hired today.
We encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, IndianaSRN. Hit the bell to get notifications for upcoming games and more. Watch as many games as you want, as many times as you want.
Tony Nani, Zach Irvin with you here. A big time into the quarter, so we see the corner three friendly home roll goes in. That's the third three ball by Quentin Jones. He's the leading scorer for Traders Point with 11. A 2-point deficit after trailing by 8 at halftime and by as many as 12. What'd you like out of Traders Point there in that third quarter?
They're just playing their game. They're getting good shots, working the ball around on the offensive end. When they don't get shots to fall, they're crashing the boards. Drew a lot of fouls and made some free throws. That's a recipe for success, and that's why you've seen them able to close the gap here as we move into the last frame.
Krim back into the game. He's the leading scorer for Morristown. Krim with the basketball. They'll slow it up.
And just like that, Traders Point now changing up the defense, going man here for the first time.
Krim three ball, top key, short. Keininger comes in for his 7th rebound, his 3rd offensive rebound. Dribble drive back out. Keininger thought about the 3. He'll dribble to the lane, stop, pop. Back iron, no good. Another stop there by Traders Point, trailing it by 2. Their first possession here in the fourth quarter.
Man, Keininger's got some good looks tonight. He just hasn't got them to fall. You got to imagine those will start falling here at some point.
Jones has it. Nice pass. Extra pass. Off the window. Good. Daffner puts it in. He's got 8, and we're tied at 40.
Man, that's good basketball from the Knights.
Ball loose and out of bounds. 40-40, we're tied. Morristown averages 49 points per game. Traders Point averaging 45.
Look at this
Traders Point
flash.
has never led in this game.
No. Flash high post, drops it down to the open man.
And a nice job there by Daffner, keeping the ball above your shoulders and finishing it in with a kiss off the glass. Dribble drive right side. We'll set back up. Man-to-man coverage here for Traders Point defensively. Krim drive, stops, spins, back up top. Extra pass, pump fake, dribble drive to the lane, back up top. Krim has it. He'll drive all the way, floater, backboard too strong. Ball loose. Traders Point has it. Looking to take their first lead. And we'll see what the call is. It is going to be a block.
Oh, man. They give him, I think, 2 shots as well.
So Jackson, with a little bit of a hesitation, moves to his left, makes contact. It was called a block, and Traders Point, who is trailed by as many as 12 points, has a chance to take their first lead.
Man, Jackson Jones just reading the defense really well there. Made a nice Euro. You'll see it here. Defender steps up. Good position to take the charge, so good recognition by Jones.
Yeah, I think that was the call that maybe could have went either way.
Yeah.
But a bang-bang call. Free throw good. First lead of the night for the Knights of Traders Point. 41-40, 6:25 to go. Almost a backcourt violation there. Extra screen comes, dribble drive, bucket, off the glass, and one. And that'll put Hawk on the line, his first 2 points of the night.
Man, what a finish. Hawk. No regard for his physical well-being. He goes in here and takes the contact. Just all him. Nice little read, gets by his defender.
Yeah. And
takes the bump.
I think defensively, if you're Reese, you've got to continue to move.
Yes.
And move with your feet and not give up. Run through that screen. And one good, just like that. Morristown back up by one. Hawk with 3 points. They'll swing. Reese looks, stops. Back up top. Thane Cole is in there. Reese,
good
extra
flash.
pass. Daphner puts it in.
Really good basketball from Traders Point. Just a nice flash to the middle from Reese.
Daphner has 9. Even at 43. Morristown with the basketball. Up under, no good. Great box out. Reese grabs the rebound. Cam's got the basketball left side. Thought about a 3. Did Jones. Thinks twice of it.
That ball was kicked.
It was. Wasn't called. 3 ball after the hesitation, and Jones leaves it short. We remain knotted at 43. Left side dribble. A lot of standing around here offensively for Morristown.
Yeah, and right now it's that man-to-man just throwing them off a little bit.
Dribble drive off the backboard and good. A great finish there by Krim. Puts the Yellow Jackets back up by 2.
That one he got by his defender. I don't think he knew exactly what he was going to do once he did. And okay, let's just throw it up there. Gets it to go.
Back into his zone defensively. Reese has it. Tries to break it. Dribbles. Left side, Jones.
They've been really doing a really good job on this zone.
And they turn the basketball over.
Of taking care of the ball, no, but let's see here. Look at that.
Yeah, a couple times now we've had that extra pass that's gone on both sides, but a great bucket there by Daphner.
Yeah, the key there really is Reese not only flashing, but then turning so that he can see that wide open man underneath the basket. That's good stuff.
Great play there out of bounds. The back screen extra pass. Can't connect, but Keininger will go to the line to shoot 2 to look to push this to a 2-possession Morristown lead with 4:26 to go.
Yeah, nice design on that play. They got Keininger down there with the seal, able to get a good entry pass.
First free throw rattles home. He's got 7 rebounds and 5 points.
And for a big fella, really nice touch from the free throw line as well as he gets that soft roll.
Second free throw in as well. He's got 6. His last 4 points all coming via the charity stripe.
So Morristown weathered the storm a bit here.
Yeah, we talk about basketball being a game of runs. Morristown has been able to answer almost every run Traders Point has. Great extra backdoor pass there. Reese connects, and laying it in is Krieger. He's got 6-4 in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, Reese again, just able to get inside, and there's that travel.
We talk about stop, score, stop, or score, stop, score. And that's what we see here for Traders Point. 2-point contest halfway through the fourth quarter. 4:02 to go. Morristown with the lead.
First. So maybe it's time to reconsider what it means to be first.
It's about being your best, but knowing you could be even better.
It's being present, but respectful of history.
It's donating something more valuable than money.
It's believing in yourself and something bigger.
It's coming from different families, but treating each other like brothers.
It's not just being a man, it's being a Mason.
Yeah, we'll see if anybody hits a 3 or anything. The Knights of Traders Point have controlled this second half. They turned a late second quarter 12-point deficit into a 2-point lead. Here in this fourth quarter, Morristown has answered. We've gone back and forth for the last 2 minutes here of the fourth quarter. Morristown with a 2-point advantage. Traders Point with the basketball. Turn it on to Zach Irvin here. Down to the wire we go.
Now buckle in. This is going to be a high-intensity final 4 minutes. Both teams playing well this evening, getting good looks.
Krieger left side. Swings to Jones. Jones, pass. Reese thought about a three. Pump faking. Triple threat. Drives, and he's going to go to the turf. Slams the hardwood. And that'll be on the ground. So side out of bounds for Traders Point, looking to take the lead with a three or tie it up with a bucket.
Yeah, and I have a feeling if this possession goes well, it's going to be because somebody flashes high post, catches,
and watch for the back door. Watch for the back door. But a great job recovery and a swat there by Jacob Hawk. Reese corrals it. Oh, fakes! Puts it in off the backboard, and we're tied. What a move by Reese.
What did I just see? I think a left-handed pass fake and then switch back to the right, Euro, and finish. Okay.
The Hezzy. Add that to the highlight reel, but a quick bucket on the reverse lay-in by Rensel.
You don't see this too often. Gets the defender totally on skates. Finishes right hand.
That was an old baby moment.
Wow.
And with 3 minutes to go, we're tied at 47. Excuse me, no. 49-47. Morristown after that bucket. They lead it by 2, but what a move by Reese. He's got the basketball. 3-ball, left side, in the air, back iron, no good. Rebound corralled, and it's going to be an over-the-back foul. Morristown with the basketball. We, their mission for over 131 years, has been a pillar in the Indy community, providing help, hope, and healing to those in need. When you volunteer, we do appreciate it. If you'd like to volunteer, 317-686-6239. 2-point game, 3 minutes to go.
Not a bad look there from Jones. He's been knocking those down all night.
Krem has it. Picked up by Reese. These two have gone at it all night. Swing right side. Another patient offensive set here by Morristown. The Jackets with the basketball.
You're Morristown. You're in no hurry here.
Yeah.
Take your time. Get a shot that you like. That's one they like.
There it is. Short, batted around. Keininger keeps it alive. Offensive rebound. Morristown. Yeah, I think you slow this down, get it below 2 minutes, and make this a possession game, leading by 2.
Yeah, and a good opportunity. We talked about both teams wanting to work on things as they move down to the stretch run, as there's a three from Krim.
So Krim, and I know, I mean, as a shooter, you do that quick dribble and you got some spacing, but he shot that from the scorer's stand, air ball.
And where I was going with that is, tourney time, you're going to have close games. Being up 2 with 2 minutes might not be a bad time to work on that end of game. Can you take the air out of the ball, so to speak? But
Reese has it. Throws it away, but saved. And this one thrown away, saved. Almost thrown away again. If they get a bucket out of this, they do!
Oh, baby, what a possession.
The broken play leads to a Krieger bucket, and we are tied at 49. Full timeout, 1:38 to go on IndianaSRN.
Can't make it to the game? We've got your back. Just go to www.IndianaSRN.org and tune in to all of the live action, or go to our on-demand service and relive your favorite moments.
Bertner Electric Incorporated provides professional commercial electrical contractor services to Indianapolis and surrounding communities. Locally owned and operated for over 30 years, our knowledge and experience make us the perfect choice for all your commercial electrical contractor needs. Contact us today.
We encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, IndianaSRN. Hit the bell to get notifications for upcoming games and more. Watch as many games as you want, as many times.
Zach, this was a broken play that leads to a bucket. They about turned this ball over 3 different times on the possession.
And look at this, 15 just drops baseline. Finds space, unbelievable.
Krieger with the space.
That's Krieger, what a play.
Rex Beck splashes it home, and we are tied at 49 with 1:38 to go. We talked about first team to 50. We're right in that range. tied up at 49 apiece.
If I'm Morristown, Traders Point is not going to get a chance to get to 50 unless this game goes overtime.
Yeah.
I don't know that they'll feel comfortable holding for an entire minute and a half.
Great backdoor pass.
Answer is no, and that's because they got a great look. What a finish.
Krim with the pass. Keithley puts it in. $1:20 to go, 51-49. Reese has it. Left side. Zone defense. Reese pump fake. Dribble drives. Looks. Stops. Thought about a three. Steps into a floater. No good. Too strong. Krim with the basketball. We'll see if Morristown decides to slow it down. Minute to go. Fourth quarter.
Yeah, just not a great look. It felt a little rushed on that possession.
And Reese commits the foul. Not a bad foul. That'll be the team's fourth. How do you play this defensively for Traders Point?
Yeah.
Do you put them on the free throw line with about 40 seconds to go if you don't come up with a steal?
You do.
How do you play the timeline here?
Yeah, whatever you decide to do. If you're zone or man, you're extending pressure out. You're going for the steal. You play defense for about, as you said, 20, 25 seconds. Then once it hits around that 40, 30 mark, that's where you start thinking foul.
So Krim.
And right here, this is fine. Just force him into some traffic and then trap.
I'd foul. You don't want Krim to go to the line. He's obviously your best free throw shooter. Had a chance there with Keithley to maybe put him on the line. And Reese commits the foul. Aggressively over the shoulder, put Krim on the line. Krim can make it a 2-point possession or 4-point game by knocking both of these down.
Yeah, so to your point, once Keithley was down their baseline, that was your opportunity to either foul or what I would have liked to have seen even more would be a trap there, try to get an errant pass. But Keithley did a good job handling the pressure as well, and Krim at the line.
Krim's first free throw, good. Big one here. You don't need a three if you're Traders, if he makes this, but you want to go quickly and try to get something towards the basket.
You're balancing going quick with getting the best shot possible, but that's a big board from Keininger.
Keininger with his fourth offensive rebound just uses his size and his strength, gets it back out to Krim, and back to the line goes Morristown and Kellen Krim.
Boy, and I tell you, we've mentioned earlier, he's been having a tough night shooting the ball, has Keininger. But you can make winning plays other than putting the ball in the basket, and he made a winning play right there, getting that offensive board, creating an extra possession.
Krim's free throw good. He's got 21. Second free throw spins out, no good. Ball batted around.
Oh, my goodness.
Loose. Krim has it. And he wisely pulls it up. No, slow it down. I'd foul now. Foul now. Foul now. They won't. Gets back into Krim's hand. And they don't want Reese to foul because I believe he has 4. Krim's running around. Time coming off the clock. We finally have a foul up top.
Boy, lots
53-49, and the offensive rebounding here for Morristown has been the difference in this final minute.
Yeah, and it's just tough. Everything got scrambled once they didn't get that rebound. So then you're kind of wondering, am I supposed to foul? Am I supposed to trap? You don't get a chance to call a timeout to talk about it. Just situational basketball, and these are why these games are good. January works some of these kinks out. You can talk about it when you're watching tape later this week.
Second free throw, back iron, no good. We're going to have an over-the-back foul.
Yeah, and that was the right call there. Good screen out. Now down 5. If you're Traders Point, like you said, you don't need a 3, but you need something quick and you need a good look, whatever it is.
21 points for Krim. 3-ball, Reese spins out. Krim with the rebound. 7 seconds, 5-point advantage, and you nailed it on the head. You do everything you can to not let Traders Point get to 50. And for the final minute 38, Morristown's defense stepped up and holds Traders Point scoreless.
They did. In a game like this where you're tied 1 minute, 38 seconds left, it's just going to be who's going to make a winning play at the end. This time it was Morristown. Offensive boards, that's really was the difference.
Yeah. So we'll have a post-game show to wrap this one up. Highway Safety Services. You do what you do. We'll keep you safe doing it. Contact us 765-446-1502. And Morristown going to end this contest on currently a 6-0 run. Second free throw pending. No good. So a 6-0 run ends it. And the Morristown Yellow Jackets push themselves over the 500 mark with the victory, 55-49. Impressive defensively over that final 138.
Yeah, they really tightened things up and just made more winning plays at the end. Not a knock on Traders Point at all, but Morristown able to get some rebounds, create some extra possessions, and that's why they came out on top.
Today's broadcast is a copyright production of IndianaSRN and the IHSAA. Any use of audio or video without the express written permission of IndianaSRN and the IHSAA is strictly prohibited. We'll take a quick break, come back with the Morales Group post-game show and our Piper Logistics player of the game.
Big play here for Mount Vernon. Ertl looking right, now over the middle, fires, and it's in there for a touchdown. What a throw. Boy, what a stick, huh? Side out, back to the middle, and guess what? You want a point on the other side, you go to Taylor Lewis.
Here's Freeman. Has an opening shot. Score!
Stafford around a screen. Skip pass. Mays with three. Mays drive. Floater up and in at the horn.
Hand off, and nice hole over the near side. 40, 35, 30. Block to the outside. 20, 15, 10, 5, and touchdown. And that's a big one right there. And finally, somebody gets on the board.
We want to thank Chuck and Justin doing a great job for us here tonight. Tony Donahue, Zach Irvin with you on the Morales Group post-game show. It was a big-time run out of Traders Point in that third quarter to get it to a 2-point deficit. Teams went back and forth in that fourth quarter, but you have to be impressed defensively. That last minute 38 from Morristown, they hold Traders Point scoreless for the 55-49 win.
Yeah, they tightened things up at the end, and they were able to knock down free throws, get some offensive rebounds, and they end up victorious.
Our player of the game brought to you by Piper Logistics, none other than Kellen Krim. He had 21 points and 6 rebounds. You were impressed. He got it started early with that first three.
Yeah, in the first half, he got things going with the jump shot. Made things happen all night. Penetrating dish. He just really made them go tonight. And as they go, he goes. But vice versa. He went well tonight, and the team got the W.
Let's take a look at our upcoming high school hoop schedule here on IndianaSRN. Bedford North Lawrence of the Stars will take on the Owls of Seymour. Again, all these games can be found on IndianaSRN.org. Don't forget to like and follow us on YouTube and our social media platforms as well. Also coming up on Friday night in high school hoops, Purdue North taking on Providence Cristo Rey. 7 o'clock tips on all three of these contests. And then the same Traders Point Knights will take on Columbus Christian, again on IndianaSRN. Great contest here tonight, as you mentioned. Came down to the wire. Great for these teams both to be in a playoff tournament type of contest.
Yeah, this game is going to serve both teams moving down the stretch. They got to be in a game that was close, competitive, down to the wire. And at the end of the day, you just learn, you take something from this game, and you're better for it on both sides. Props to Morristown for getting the W tonight.
We want to thank Justin and Chuck as well. For Zach, I am Tony. Have a great rest of your weekend. Stay warm. And again, congratulations to Morristown on the 55-49 victory on IndianaSRN. I'll call Bob Lovell when I get home. Bless you.
Thank you.
Talk to him.